One of my first ever videos on YouTube was some trading hall ideas, but I don't play Bedrock, and after that video it came to my attention that they need beds to restock their trades in Bedrock, so I'm back with some more ideas. This time they should work on Bedrock, and if you're on Java, just don't add the beds, it should work the same way. But okay, enough yapping, let's go on to the first idea. So this is the first idea. Of course I had to go in with some cherry wood. I placed some measurements in case you need them, but the cherry planks that I'm placing at the back, they're 3 blocks tall, and then you can see I placed a slab on top of the villager's head, and that's where I placed the bed. And that's the same thing that I'm going to do with all of these ideas. And I traded with them for a while just to make sure that it was really working. So yeah, that's the base pattern of this first idea. I'm going to hand you off to Bedrock Me so I can show you the complete version of all of these ideas. So that was the first idea that I have for you. Kind of weird, I'm on Bedrock because I did want to test all of them before I showed you. So this is the first idea, but I actually made a little, if I can get in, I made a little test run of the trading hall itself. So I just duplicated the same thing that you just saw, but on the other side. So now we have a total of 10 villagers, and this is how it turned out. I feel like this is really cute. This is how the ceiling looks like. I just added some pillars in between so it connects to the other side, some slabs in the corners, and just connect that with some trapdoors. And then this is just a full block. Then over here at the back, I just placed some storage, and in the front next to the door, some useful stuff that you might need. Here's a crafting table here on the floor too. So you don't have to do it like this. This is just how I imagine it would look like. And if you want to copy what I did, then here it is. Oh, and yeah, for the floor, I used bricks and granite just mixed in. And I feel like it pairs really nicely with the birch and the spruce. It just ties it all in. But anyways, okay. That was the first idea. Let's go on to the second one. So for the second idea, if you like to live in the caves, I feel like this one really fits in, especially if you like to live in a lush cave. So same thing with the villager setup, 3 blocks tall with some oak planks, a slab, and then the bed on top. In the first idea, you can kind of see the bed peeking through the trapdoor. But for the rest of these, I decided to cover it up. I feel like it looks so much better this way. So yeah, that's the second idea. Let's go on to the complete version of it. So here's the second one. This one is probably my second favorite. I have another one, but it looks so nice, especially with the spore blossoms and all the leaf particles going around. I feel like it looks so pretty. And like I said, this will pair very well inside a lush cave or a underground base, to be honest. I feel like it fits right in. So this is how it looks like. This part is just a bunch of upside down stairs stacked against each other like this. And then the ceiling is just some beams going across, some moss at the very top, and then just some decorations with azalea leaves, glowberries. This is the spore blossom, just to bring in all of the particles in. And to be honest, you only need one. This spreads a lot. I fit 10 villagers in here, and I only use 1 spore blossom, so it goes a long way. Oh, and for the floor, I used tuff and mossy cobblestone just mixed in together. It kind of goes with these mossy cobblestone stairs, and it just feels very green, very lush. I really like this one. Almost forgot to mention all of these villagers. You can see there's a piece of carpet down there with a torch underneath, just so it has enough light, just in case the lighting in the hallway is not enough. But I did that for all the trading halls, not just this one. Okay, so that was the second idea. Let's go on to the third. For this next one, I think now that all the ideas have settled into my head, I can properly say that this one's my second favorite. I just really like how it looked when the villagers are further back, and you'll see in the completed version of this, it obviously makes the space look a lot bigger. And I never used copper grates, but this was my chance. You can barely tell in the clip, but I did place some cut copper behind those grates, and then at the end I just mixed in some of the weather copper just so everything is not just one color. But yeah, this one's the second one on my tier list. This next one is probably on my top 3. I think it's fighting for the number 1 spot, but I really do like this one. I love how it turned out. So for this ceiling, it's just copper slabs. I think this is cut wax oxidized cut copper slab just in a curve pattern like this. I think you can see it a lot better from the outside. So it looks like this is just poking out like one bit. And for the floor, I used mossy stone bricks and just regular stone bricks. And this one feels almost like dungeony but medieval at the same time. It looks so good. Oh, and here for the back, this is just another idea that you can do. This one, I might steal it for my own survival world. I really like this one. Okay, let's go on to the fourth idea. So for the fourth idea, this one is my number 1 pick. For this one, I used pale oak and purple blocks. I think I mentioned the last one was going to be my pick for my own survivor world, but this one is tough competition. But yeah, I'm so excited. In a few seconds, you're gonna see the full version of this one. I think this purple one is my favorite out of all of them. This is how I think it would look like if you were to duplicate both sides like this. I tried something different with the ceiling. It's almost like a dome, like half a dome. I don't know how to explain that, but just some pale oak stairs, and then these are just some slabs like this. This one feels way more open just because it's a different level from the rest of the pillars. Oh, and for the floor, this is light blue terracotta, but it looks kind of purpley, and it's just a stripe pattern using quartz pillars on its side like this. And I do really like how it looks paired with a purple and pale oak. It's a slightly different color, but I think it works really well. And then just some lanterns hanging from a chain at the top. So yeah, for me, this one takes the #1 spot, and I feel like pale oak is such a neutral color that you can switch the purple with any block really, and I feel like it would still look good. I don't know about the floor though. That's different. Other than that, let's go on to the final idea. And for the last idea that I have for you, I wanted to make something a little bit darker, so I ended up going for blackstone. But if you switch it up for cobble deep slate, I feel like it's a good alternative if you don't want to go into the nether. But again, I really do like how it looks when the villagers are a block further back. It just adds a lot of dimension into the build. But yeah, let's go on to see the full version of this. For this one, I wanted to try something way darker because all of the other ones are pretty brightly colored. But this one, if you have a dungeon and you want to place your villagers inside, oh, it will look so good. Or you have like a gold farm and you want to trade with a bunch of clerics, I feel like this one would look really good in the nether, obviously, because we have blackstone and basalt for the floor. Just make sure that the basalt is facing up, otherwise it would look with this texture on the side, and we want that. And this way it kind of looks like cobblestone, but it really isn't. And this one, I feel like it works really well for a lot of villagers. It's just 2 sets of 3, so we have 12 in total, and yet it doesn't feel like there's 12 villagers in here. And for the ceiling, actually, it looks quite complicated, but it's not. These are just some upside down stairs facing towards the inside like this, then some slabs on its sides, so it makes this pattern. Then I think you can see it better from the outside. It kind of creates like a diamond shape, just half a block up. These are the slabs that I was just talking about. And then finally, just 1 block up from here in the middle. Yeah, it looks a lot more complicated from the inside, I think. And then just a bunch of lanterns to light everything up. Oh, and just a heads up, if you do want to place some barrels, make sure you place them after you already locked in their trades. And I found it really annoying. I was trying to make them all into a librarian, and I didn't know why they were turning into fishermen when the barrel was like more than 20 blocks away. So yeah, just place them at the very end. But yeah, that's all the ideas that I have for you today. Like I said, all of these work on Java as well, just don't add the beds. They don't really need it. But the design themselves work the same way. And what I really like about this is that if you don't like this design, maybe you like the previous one, you can just switch up the blocks for like this color palette and just really customize it however you like. I just really wanted to add quite a few different designs so you can mix and match. But yeah, this is just how I would do it. I think that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed these. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.